No one had ever heard of Frank Black
Yeah.
before you mentioned it. Now you actually put Frank Black on the map.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like, people ride up and down that street now and like send me videos and all kinds of crazy stuff. Like
Frank Black.
yeah, every time we're over at like my dude's old house, we're over there like chilling, and people ride by in their cars like bumping drill time, or they'll yell out the window and stuff. It's crazy. Just like every time we're out there, there's somebody, you know, finds out. I put it on the snap or something, and people will ride back, you know, come by.
So are you the king of Frank Black right now?
I guess.
I mean, when you went back to Frank Black after the song did something, like,
Yeah.
was it like a thing? Did you get like, did people come outside their houses and
Yeah,
stuff like that?
I mean, yeah, it's crazy out there now. Just like the fact that like everybody in that neighborhood now knows like this is that block from that song. Like, so yeah.
Because it's not actually called Frank Block, it's Franklin?
Yeah, the street's Franklin. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. We just started calling it Frank Block.
Okay.
It was just like me and a couple of my homies started calling it that, and then I shouted out on the song, and now it's a crazy thing. Like, it's all over the internet.
Right. Now, what about people around you?
Yeah.
You know, because you had a group of friends, you had people that you associated with and stuff like that. You know, everyone's chilling when there's no money involved, there's no fame involved and stuff like that, but suddenly you get thrust into the limelight very quickly, like really overnight.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, because from the time that you dropped the song to it getting its first million views, how much time had actually passed?
The video itself dropped, and it was like, I think 3 weeks. It got like a couple thousand, it wasn't anything, and then it was about like 3 weeks in, it blew up.
So at 3 weeks, it suddenly boom.
Yeah, it just blew up, and then from there,
Then people started to Instagram it and tweet it and stuff like that. So do you feel like the people around you changed?
I mean, some people. Yeah, there were some people that, you know, we were like kind of cool, and then when that happened, they like expected me to like put them on and, you know, give them the world. So, and it was like, dude, you didn't even like, you weren't really cool with me yesterday. Now you're my best friend. But the people that I really like, my best friends and stuff, no, they've all stood by me through the whole process. Like, they're still with me. I bring out, my dude comes with me to every show I go to.
Okay.
My engineer.
So when you say that they expected the world, what do you mean? Give me an example.
Like, all right, it was people that I did like, all right, there's one dude, I used to do his artwork for his music and stuff, and I knew him, but we weren't like super cool, and he never tried to make music with me, never. Like, never would he have ever tried to do a collab with me because he thought he was, you know, bigger than me. Once it blew up, he expected me to start sharing his music and, you know, wanted to do songs and then blah, blah, and then when I didn't make a song with him within like 24 hours, he did a diss track, and so yeah.
Did the diss track go anywhere?
Absolutely not. No.
Well, because it's sort of like a whole bunch of diss tracks, you know, from people that, you know, from artists that people have heard about.
Yeah.
So, you know, like I get sent Slim Jesus diss tracks all the time. Like, if you go into my DM, it's like some dude from Ohio, like, yo, like, I'm really about that shit. Like,
yeah, they're like, put me on, man, I'm way better.
Yeah, and yeah, my thing is, if you don't already have a name, then, you know, I'm not really fucking with it. But the one thing that I actually admire is that a lot of people, when they start to buzz, and, you know, diss tracks get posted and stuff like that, they get mad at like the people posting it and stuff like that. Like, we posted a few diss tracks.
Yeah.
You know, we posted the Lil Mouse thing, we posted Ayoo KD. From what I understand, you fine with it all.
Yeah, I thought Lil Mouse's one was all right. The Kill Time or whatever, I thought the song was all right.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, I can accept, like, if a song is okay, you know, the song is still good or whatever, whether it's about me or not, you know, I don't really care.
So you like the Lil Mouse diss track?
Yeah, Kill Time, that one was all right. Ayoo KD's is trash. Ayoo
KD is trash.
People took it wrong in your interview, the last interview. I said I respected Ayoo KD more than Ben Sommers. That was supposed to be the fact that I didn't respect him at all, and so Ben Sommers was under that. And they thought I meant like I respected Ayoo KD.
Okay.
He's trash.
Well, you know, we were sent some information from Ayoo KD saying that he slapped you up backstage
I've
or
never even
whatever
been
else.
to Chicago.
Right, well, he was saying it was in Chicago.
Oh, it wasn't?
I guess he was saying it happened somewhere else.
Oh, I heard that's what the rumor was. I didn't have a show at the time, so that dude did not show up, did not slap me, did not shoot a video in front of my mom's house. I wish I lived in a house like that. I wish. Like, that was a mansion. I wish my mom lived in a house like that, let alone that I don't live with my mom. but didn't shoot the video in front of her house, didn't slap me, none of that happened.
Well, when he approached us, you know, because we had already talked to him because we got permission from him to actually, you know, post a video on our YouTube channel and everything else like that. But when he said, yeah, you know, I slapped Slim Jesus, you know, et cetera, I said, all right, where's the video?
Right, that's the best part. Is they're always like, yeah, footage coming soon, and it never drops.
Right, because we're like, you know, if you show us the video, we'll post it. Because in this day and age, you can't have something like that happen and there's no video.
Right.
You said about backstage at a concert.
So it went on Snapchat somewhere if it really happened.
Oh yeah, exactly.
It didn't happen.
Well, it wouldn't even go on Snapchat. It would go everywhere. If he had that video,
there.
well, he was like, oh yeah, you know, he got back to us and said, yeah, you know, I'm working on getting the video. I'm talking to the person with the video, or this, that, and the third.
Well, there's no video to be got, so.
There's no video to be got.
If it surfaces, you know, I must have been sleeping at the time or something, but it didn't happen.
Right. It's an interesting age that we live in right now where if there's no video, it didn't happen.
Right.
Because, you know, if you look back like, you know, 10 years ago, there's always been, you know, there's rumors of this happening, that happening, so-and-so got beat up, so-and-so got slapped, you know, whatever else, so-and-so got chased out the hood, and people actually believe it and run with it.
Yeah, off of what, you know, just what people say.
If someone said it, people think like, well, maybe not.
Happened.
These days, if there's no video, it just didn't happen. So let's get back to Lil Mouse for a second. So were you a Lil Mouse fan?
Yeah, I thought he's all right. Like, I was never like a big fan. Like, I didn't cop his mixtapes or nothing, but I had heard, you know, a couple songs. I was like, all right, he's all right.
Okay. So he went out and said some things. I think he tweeted some things about you. And then he did Kill Time.
Yeah.
So in the tweets, he said, I'm not dissing, I'm just stating facts.
Yeah, stating facts.
Right.
Everybody always says that. That's the most like overplayed statement ever. Man, it's not a diss, man. I'm just stating facts. Well, no, it's a diss song. That is a diss.
Well, when I talked to him, you know how I get down. Like I don't pity pat with people in interviews.
Nah, it ain't a diss. It's just me stating facts. Like letting you know, like that ain't something that we honor. Like we don't joke about that. Like we done lost homies over that shit. So it just letting you know I'm stating facts.
What did you think about the Lil Mouse interview that we put out?
I never actually watched the whole interview. Like I heard like segments of it just from people around me playing it, but I never even looked into it for real.
Okay.
Yeah, once I saw his interview with Zach TV, I just kind of gave up on their whole little thing. I didn't really care.
Okay, now what was the issue with the Zach TV interview?
The Zach TV was just making up BS. Said that I was making a mixtape called Chirac Savage. I've never even been to Chicago, let alone am I making a mixtape called Chirac Savage. So that wasn't a thing at all. And he told them that to provoke them, to try to get them to, you know, get on some beef stuff. So him just trying to start beef to get him a headline got me a little agitated. Like I was like, really? That you gotta lie to, you know, interview, whatever.
But you've actually interviewed with Zach TV before.
Yeah, that was I think it was like the second one, which let it be known that interview wasn't like prompted by me. Like he ran up on me with the camera and was just like started asking me questions. So.
Well, we got the first interview. I mean, it was promoted by Zach TV as the first interview because it actually came out first. It took us a few extra days to get it and edit it and stuff like that.
You guys had the first interview. His interview, I literally told him that too. When he ran up on me with the camera and started recording, I was like, hey, don't post this until Vlad's interview drops because that's my first interview. So whatever.
That's cool. That's part of the game. I'm not going to cry about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If they were able to get it out before we did,
whose interview got more plays?
I think ours got a few more views. A few more.
Yeah.
You know, a few more millions. So Lil Mouse did the interview, and then he put out Kill Time.
Yeah.
And you said you actually kind of liked the song.
Yeah, the Kill Time song was all right.
Well, in the interview that I did with him, you know, I asked him if he was an Ice Cube fan. Do you feel that if Ice Cube could do it, Slim Jesus could do it, and anyone could do it?
No, I don't feel that way because it ain't no comparison between them two. Because, like, it ain't no comparison because, like, they from two different places. Like, Ice Cube, like, the neighborhood he was from, I'm sure, like, they had, like, what he was rapping about over there to make him rap about the situation. And Slim Jesus, on the other hand, it ain't the same thing.
You know, I went and interviewed people around NWA. And, for example, I interviewed Alonzo Williams. Was it a little weird hearing about all this gangbanging stuff from someone that doesn't gangbang at all?
Fucked me up.
Yeah?
It fucked the fuck up. Who? I'm like, you got to be bullshit.
Like songs like Gangster Gangster, like I thought Ice Cube was the most gangster motherfucker on the planet.
You know what?
I thought Ice Cube come in here and kill everybody. You know what I mean?
He's a great actor.
Ice Cube, I believe, actually was even went to school in the Valley, was bused to a completely different school. He went to college for a little while, and although he grew up in certain neighborhoods, he was never actually actively into that type of thing. And when you watch the movie, you know, Straight Outta Compton, they sort of show that in a way. How he was around it, and he would kind of start writing raps like around some of the stuff that he saw. But Ice Cube was never really about that life like that. But when I listened to him when I was in high school, it was like you couldn't tell me that. It was like I thought Ice Cube was the hardest motherfucker.
Oh
ever.
yeah. Shout out to Ice Cube. He makes some dope music.
Absolutely. I mean, would you compare what you do with what Ice Cube does?
I mean, I can see where you make the comparison. Just the fact that, I mean, he was at least though being inspired like by stuff around him. I'm more inspired just like by the music and stuff. But I mean, it's around me too. Like just from the place I grew up and the people around me and some of my friends that are into stuff. But I could draw the comparison, but I still feel like people are gonna be like, nah, because he was kind of, sort of, maybe about it, and you're like, not at all, so you suck. But yeah, I can see where you draw the comparison.
So you think there is somewhat of a comparison
there's a little
between
bit.
Slim Jesus and Ice Cube?
Yeah. Collab coming soon. I think he's feeling the same aggression that a lot of people are feeling, like the whole, where he said, I've been out for months and years before him. Yeah, a lot of people have been out a lot longer than me and not blown up nearly as quickly or whatever. So a lot of people have that, that built up that feeling about it, and that's okay.
So he said, you got any scripts? I said, nigga, I'll be right back. Ain't bullshit. Got in the car, nigga, went over to Press's house, got the script, foolish. So brought it back, handed it to the nigga. The nigga gave me a check for $1 million.